Still rocking after all these years.
This is the story of my rock and roll butler.
This is it, the show that started it all. Often imitated, but never equal. From San Francisco, USA, online since 2004. It's the one and only Rock and Roll Geek Show. With the original Rock and Roll Geek, Michael Butler.
Welcome to the Rock and Roll Geek Show. My name is Michael Butler. Thanks a lot for joining me. I really appreciate it. Today is Monday, December 7th, I think it is 6:12 p.m. when I'm recording the show, and I am in Blue Ridge, Georgia, on vacation for a weekend. And boy, it is a much needed vacation. If you listen to the last Rock and Roll Geek Show, I told you that I was going to try to record a show. A little, a short update every day while I'm on vacation. If you are not into these short updates, I apologize. You can always delete this episode, but if you are, thanks for listening, friends. I'm staying with my stepfather. He bought a cabin up here in Blue Ridge, Georgia, and it is so peaceful. When I left San Francisco, I was a mental case, completely stressed out. The airport was crowded as usual. San Francisco, overcrowded as usual. Got to Georgia, small town life. Oh, my stress just completely disintegrated. Hold on. Let me take a sip of this fine Tecate. I am sitting in a tree stand about 20 feet up in the air. I just installed this tree stand today. It is from Gunslinger, deerstandcrossings.com. It's called the Gunslinger. I'm sitting 20 feet up in a tree, and this thing is so comfortable. It's like having a hammock. Sitting in a hammock in the dark, overlooking my stepfather's pond, with Christmas tree lights around the pond, sitting 20 feet up in a maple tree. My stress is completely eliminated after less than 12 hours in Blue Ridge, Georgia. Boy, do I miss it out, these kind of places. I want to get out of San Francisco and into the country. I might change my mind after I was in the country for several years, but it is very nice here, very peaceful, very, very peaceful. So yeah, I'm just giving you a quick update. That's what I'm doing here. Gonna make some dinner. Went on a hike this morning. We landed at 4:15 a.m. We flew Frontier Airlines from San Francisco into Denver. Had a 1 hour layover in Denver, then flew into Atlanta. My stepfather John picked us up in Atlanta. I was on no sleep, so I slept on the drive from Atlanta to Blue Ridge, Georgia, which is about 2 hours from Atlanta. I would like to have seen the highway. I miss driving in the South. I used to be in the South. I grew up in Jacksonville, Florida, as maybe you know, and I kind of like driving in the South through the small towns. But I fell asleep. I was asleep because I was exhausted. Got to John's. He gave us a tour of the place. Sun was just getting ready to come up. Took a nap until noon. Woke up at noon. I'm here with my wife, by the way. Woke up at noon. Went on a hike through the woods. The woods were absolutely beautiful. There's a freshwater stream going in through the woods. Saw some deer tracks, which, by the way, I'm planning on doing some hunting while I'm here. I'm going to go drive down to Jacksonville and stay with my friend Darren, and we're going to go deer hunting. I brought the 22 and I brought the two Thompson 270s rifles. Brought the 22, and I was going to sit up in the tree stand out here and hunt rabbit and squirrel. But we went to Walmart to get some bullets, and apparently there's a shortage of 22 bullets. So I don't have any bullets with me. So maybe I won't do any hunting while I'm in Georgia. But I'll sit up in the tree stand and just be at one with nature, camouflaged amongst the birds. Saw a golden eagle. Actually, I saw 2 or 3 golden eagles this morning when we were hiking. So that was a good time. All right, there you go. I will check in tomorrow from another tree stand in Blue Ridge, Georgia. We'll see. Maybe I'll be telling you the exact same thing. Who knows? Maybe there'll be a new adventure. Maybe I will fall from the tree stand and I won't do a show. We'll find out. All right, friends. We'll talk to you tomorrow.
It's a rock and roll geek train wreck.